I was a political activist and an academic, and I wrote a book on women's bodies and the question of embodiment and the personal as political. Then I had a brain injury, and everything I could take for granted, I could no longer take for granted. And all my understanding of embodiment did not prepare me for what I was experiencing. And I had to learn again how to inhabit the body and how to reimagine meaning and value. Because my activism had tied me to an understanding of significance that was tied to a well body and that could perform actions in the world that could be seen. Whereas all I could do was breathe in and breathe out. Was this a life worth living? It opened for me how very often, I should say, left ideas of activism are tied to a capitalist notion of productivity, which makes it difficult sometimes to sustain our activism, to take care of ourselves as activists, and for those of us who can no longer act in that way in the world, it makes us wonder, what is the point? That experience opened my eyes to how society presumes we are autonomous, self-determining individuals, not deeply interconnected beings who live with the fact of impermanence.
Recuerdo el momento exacto cuando me di cuenta sobre la verdad de la impermanencia. No como un concepto, sino como un hecho.
Bodily fragility is closely related to social fragility. What would a society look like that begins with the premise of interdependent impermanence? What kind of social structure, forms of politics, cultural imagination would emerge if we started from what is actually true? Impermanence, like gravity, is a fact. Our body is never the same. We are constantly changing. Nothing is stable, but we act and live as though stability is what we should expect. And when we don't experience stability, it feels like a breakdown. And we punish ourselves and we try to squeeze some certainty out of the continual uncertainty of the world. There are certain traditions like Buddhism that name impermanence as part of their philosophical framework. But at a fundamental level, interdependent impermanence is foundational of existence.